understand everybody hitting me with the argument. It's a knockdown. If you need to do the knockdown, it's a knockdown. Okay, we get it.
Now you guys calm down. Listen to me. Huh?
What's up, Telling Game? It's your boy 2 Times, and I'm back with another boxing session. And listen, today we're gonna be talking about the draw. What happened that night? Cherry pick gone wrong, right? Everybody keeps saying cherry pick go wrong. Gervonta Davis exposed. Gervonta Davis got beat up. That never happened. I'm sorry to break it down to y'all. If Tank lost Lamont Roach, in my eyes, I honestly had it scored 7-5 Tank. It could have been 6-6. It could have been 7-5 Roach. The thing is, though, you couldn't tell if it was Tank or Roach who the fight should have been in favor with. That's besides the knee. I understand the knee is the bigger point. Yes, the knee, in my eyes, is considered a knockdown. In y'all eyes, is considered a knockdown. I thought it was a knockdown. Look more closer to the rules. It's up to the referee's discretion to tell us what. If that's a knockdown. He started counting. He stopped counting. He let him come in the ring. Now, I can't say it's a disqualification because, like I've been trying to keep on referring back to the Zab and what's the name fight. Disqualification if your trainer come on the ring during the round. Yes, I get it, but they didn't disqualify Floyd. Where Zab, where Floyd, the glove almost touched the canvas. I mean, it's the same thing. Now it's always gonna be the same back and forth between these two fighters. If Roach, I don't honestly think they're gonna give Roach the overturnment. I mean, they dropped the statement saying that it looked like it was a rightful call, which it should be. I think it was. I can't say it was a right call because Tank know better than that. Like, I'm not. Let's be serious. Tank know better than that. He shouldn't have did that. But this is a guy. I repeat this. This is a guy. He knows who he has camped with. This guy knows his fighter style. They have the same fighter style. They from the same area. They got the same coaches. They pick up on the same skills. You see what I'm saying? A fighter like that is always dangerous. That Roy Jones and Tarver. They knew each other. Tarver knew he could beat Jones because why? Because they sparred. He know it. I mean, it's like, come on. Once somebody know your game, it's kind of hard for you to get that same game over on them. You know what I'm saying? If you steady asking your mama for $10 and you ain't paying it back, when you say go pay it back, a bitch she'll give you the $10. All right, I digress. But listen, this is what we talking about. I say I give it to Tank because Tank is the face of boxing. He is the champion that's coming up. You trying to take my belt from me, right? I'm not coming down to take your belt. You coming to take my belt. Did Lamont Roach do good enough? No, he didn't. I bet it on Lamont Roach. 350. My other parlay would have hit. I would have got like 1,700. I bet it on Lamont Roach. I bet on Lamont Roach to win. But in my eyes, I said that Lamont Roach didn't do enough to take the fight. And I was right. Now, I said it was a draw if Lamont Roach, if they counted the knockdown for Tank, but since they didn't count the knockdown, Tank won that round. The same round that y'all said that Tank got rocked in, which that's not the same. That ain't the same instance where he got rocked, where he got that heavy punch at. And after that punch, Tank came right back with a sequence of punches. The ninth round was one of Tank's best rounds, even though he took that knee. The punch y'all say he got hit with, he didn't get hit with. Lamont Roach threw way more punches than Tank in that fight. Tank had a higher punch accuracy. You see what I'm saying? So let's put that in perspective right there for you, since y'all don't understand that. Y'all said, okay, by the numbers, he landed more punches, he went around. That's cool. If he lands 27 punches in a round, Tank lands 25 punches in a round. Roach landed 27 punches, but he threw 140 punches. Tank landed 25 punches, but he threw 90 punches. You see what I'm saying? The accuracy ain't there. So that's why it's like, okay, yeah, you might do a little bit more, but look at all. Would you rather spend $60 to make $100, or would you rather spend $73 to make $101? It ain't adding up. That's all I'm saying. I need y'all to really break. That's why I'm giving it to him. I understand the knee. The knee is a whole different story. If the knee is counted, then yes, I still give it a draw if the knee was counted. That's me. That's me. I'm sorry. I don't care what y'all say. I feel like you got to do more Throughout the history of boxing, you have to do more to take it from the champion, not just the champion not knock you out. Tank is known for knockout. So since y'all didn't get y'all way, y'all want a knockout. Since y'all didn't get y'all way and your parlays ain't hitting, the thing is, Tank ain't win. I got people saying I now seen Tank lose to Pitbull Cruz, and I seen them lose to Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach, I can't even argue with you too much if you say he lost to Lamont Roach. I can give you that one, but Pitbull Cruz is, you don't know boxing, you didn't see the fights. I don't think a lot of people who talking didn't see the fight. I understand everybody hitting me with the argument. It's a knockdown. If you need it, it's a knockdown. Okay, we get it. Duh. We know what it is. Why the referee started counting when he asked him what it was. He had deemed necessary. Okay, I didn't see him get hit. He didn't look hurt. Deemed necessary that that's not a knockdown, and he didn't count it a knockdown. What can the judges do at that point? If the referee it's three people in that ring. Y'all, it's not y'all not in the ring. The judge's not in the ring. The promoter's not in the ring. Ryan Garcia not in the ring. Nobody else is in the ring but those two fighters and the referee. What the referee say goes. Did the referee say stop the fight because he's getting too much punishment? He's stopping the fight. If the referee say I don't like the way his eye looking, it's too bloody. It don't matter if he had grease in his eye, if he had blood in his eye. It don't matter what it is. If the referee say he's stopping the fight, TKO. But it stopped. The only referee is the only person who has to stop that fighter. Has the power to do that. And who else? Your corner. The referee deemed it no knockdown. Tank won the round. Period. Move on past that. Okay, we're not talking about the knockdown. We're talking about just the fight. Just the fight. If we talking about just the fight, Lamont Roach didn't do anything. He didn't do enough to beat the champion. I'm sorry, he just didn't. Now, let's go deeper into that. How did Gervonta Davis get exposed? Did he get exposed? No. Does this mean Shakur is gonna beat the shit out of Tank? No. How does that mean that? If y'all been following my page, y'all would know for the last month, every video, I digress. In every damn video, I digress. That's going to be my slogan. I digress. I digress in every video, and I keep on piggybacking to this fight that was going to happen on March 1st. Everybody keep on saying this is a big cherry pick for Tank, and this is a hard fight for Tank. I knew why it was a hard fight for Tank. It's a guy who's familiar with him. He knows his fighting style. He has a similar fighting style. Roach has a similar fighting style. I've been watching Roach on undercards for years. People saying he didn't deserve to be in the ring with him. Yes, he did. He did deserve that chance. He was a champion. They just fought the last two same people. Shakur ain't fought nobody that Tank fought. The only person that Keyshawn fought that Tank fought was who? Pedraza. 7 years ago, you fought a really washed up Pedraza. Tank didn't fight a washed up Pedraza. One of y'all go fight Frank Martin. Let Frank Martin get a win, and then y'all go fight Frank Martin. Or just fight Frank Martin. Because I don't think y'all can stop Frank Martin. And I know y'all not stopping Roach. Keyshawn, you not stopping Lamont Roach. You're not. My whole point is, these fighters know each other. You know why Jamel Herring and Shakur, when that fight was like that, they've been beating Jamel Herring ass in that gym for years. They knew his style. They knew how to beat Jamel Herring. Jamel was never able to get their number. So when they got that fight, easy fight. It's different. These two guys grew up with each other. You gotta think about it. If you and your little brother, let's say you and your best friend, y'all go to the same camps, y'all same boxing camps, same gyms, all these years, and y'all learning the same skills all these years, learning the same skills, the same tendencies. You know, he do. You know, he do. Y'all fighting against each other at Regencies and stuff like that. Y'all know each other really well. You know the type of stuff he gonna do. You know the type of stuff he ain't gonna do. That take the intimidation factor out of the fight of what can happen because you fought him so many times. You've been there. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I don't feel like Lamont Roach exposed. I know y'all feel like he won because he did better than y'all expected because y'all stupid and y'all keep on saying he was a cherry pick. He was never a cherry pick. He was never a cherry pick. He was not Shakur or Keyshawn with 13 fights. He was another person who definitely deserved the ring. All right. So now that he went 12 with him, he was a cherry pick. But if you look at Tank faces in the fight, he wasn't beat up. Lamont Roach was worse than him. Lamont, you fighting at that level, I don't know, man. I don't see nobody putting up a fight like that. You know why? Because they know the game. They know how to fight. Like, their styles are the same. Do I want to see a rematch? Not really. I think they both should go ahead about their business because I feel like it's either gonna be more of the same or somebody gonna get derailed, and it might be Lamont Roach who get derailed. Now, not to say Lamont Roach ain't gonna do better, and he might beat his ass in the second. I could be wrong right now because I already betted Lamont Roach to win. Not me seeing it in the pros and seeing it how I expected it to look. Lamont Roach could edge another decision. He could. He can do that. But if Tank don't take a knee, if Tank is focused, I see it stoppage still. Maybe 6-7, maybe late. I don't know. My whole point with that is they both from the same region. They could put on amazing cards together. Lamont can go and fight somebody else. Shakur, Frank Martin. He could go. He's a household name now. Now they bringing more money to their city. By them fighting each other, y'all just gonna be shining against each other. Y'all just gonna be fighting each other, and then somebody gotta lose, and then somebody gonna get derailed. If it's Tank to get derailed, I know y'all hate Tank. It's Tank to get derailed. If it's Lamont to get derailed, it's Lamont to get derailed. It was all a fluke. Tank was just a bad because y'all already expected him not to win. Lamont has a big chip. Go watch my video. He had a chip on his shoulder from the beginning. Y'all got me bent. Y'all don't know who I am. I go 12. You not finna knock me out. Lamont Roach looked like that same fight in all his fights. The only fight he might have been looked that good in to me was the Heron fight. And that's just because he had a lot on his mental at the time. But do I want to see the fight again? Hey, I can see the fight again. But do I need to see the fight again? No, I know it's going to go the same way. Now I know it's going to go the same way. I knew it was going to go 12. I knew it was going to go 12. I knew it. I should have picked Gervonta to win by a decision. Nothing to bet Gervonta to win was helping. It didn't make a good bet. So I bet Roach to win. I did. The odds of Roach and Sandor Marchain was winning would have had me around this boy with a new rollie. Had me out here with a new rollie. I bet. I'm telling you, it was ugly. I had some ugly parlays put together. Sandor Martin, I feel like edged it out. Or I can see how y'all can say Pueblo edged it out at the end too. I get it. But I thought it was Sandor Martin because I just thought it was. And I thought it was Tank who edged this one out. I bet it on Lamont Roach, bro. I bet it. I even bet it one main money line on Lamont Roach. $30 for like $375. It was $375, maybe $25. I bet a whole bunch of parlays together, man. I'm telling y'all right now. I knew this was gonna be a hard fight. When you fighting somebody who you familiar with, somebody you know, it ain't gonna be no easy fight. How was Tank exposed? Tank was not hurt. He got hit with one good shot. Yes, he did. It was right on a button, and he was off balance when he got hit. He stumbled him. Tank came right back. No other shot did that to him. A couple shots might have pushed him off balance a little bit, but Lamont Roach got hit with some clean shit too, and he just took it on the chin. He took it. He was hurt a couple times. He was definitely hurt a couple times. The people who giving this narrative, they didn't see the fight. Nah, don't get me wrong. Lamont Roach, applaud to you, brother. You did a great job. You did better than you even did better than I expected. You did better than I expected. But Lamont Roach said, and I be following him, so I know what he said. He said, hey, if the man take them rounds off and I get up, it's going to be cruise control for the rest of the fight. He was right, and that's what it was. Tank didn't know what round he was in. He couldn't put. He picked up. It was too late to pick up, stuff like that. Tank was unfocused. Tank was unfocused. Tank, period. Then you got at the end of the fight, you got the back and forth with the coach. You see Tank brush past Calvin. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Then you got them at a corner arguing back and forth.
You guys calm down and listen to me. Okay, hey, come on now. We're trying to get it. There you go. There you go. That's what you do. There you go. Stay good. Stay focused. That was good.
That's the problem. That's the whole problem right there. You arguing back and forth with Calvin. Y'all need to be on the same page because that's Pops. That situation, that bond, that's Pops. So if that ain't right, everything ain't right. Then LB wasn't there. Pops wasn't in the right. Y'all wasn't the right team. Everything gotta be in synergy when you on that type of level in boxing. And I ain't gonna even say everything, but for Tank to fight that good on an off night with so many things against him, it just speaks to how good of a fighter he is. I'm sorry, y'all can just say I'm glazing or whatever you want to say. It's the truth. That's him under adversity. Lamont came and showed up. Hey, y'all can say I'm tripping. It wasn't an off night for Tank. If it wasn't an off night for the Tank, that's cool. Cause I don't want to take no credit for Lamont Roach. I want Lamont Roach to go and beat some ass at 135 and 140. He could do it, and he could play in between the belts. I want Lamont to go do his damage. I just don't want them to shine against each other. If you see what I'm saying, I don't want him to have to knock him out, or I want Roach to have to knock him out. I don't want it to go either way, cause it's got to go like that. They too familiar with each other. The fight probably gonna go the same way. That's his ultimate dance partner because it's an ultimate sparring partner. They know the hell out each other game. It's got to be like that. It's not gonna be like that for a Keyshawn or a Shakur who won't know Tank like that, who ain't been seeing Tank up in the ring like that. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be a way different fight. They don't know his tendency. They don't know what he's doing. They don't know his power. They ain't used to it. Another thing, I get it. The knee, it should never been there. He should never did a knee. That's bad on Tank. I get it. Y'all right, cool, whatever. But the knee was not counted, brother. The knee was not counted. The referee didn't count it. It's not on the judges. It's not on boxing. It's not on Tank. It's not on Roach. It ain't on nobody but the referee. He made the wrong call. And it could have been because the way Tank played it. It could have been a way Tank played. He finessed the judge to give it to him like that. Or however you want to say it. Or favoritism. Whatever the case it wasn't called. And it's not Tank's fault. He got away with it. I ain't saying it's okay. He should have never took the D. If the knee was never in the fight, what would y'all be saying? Would y'all still say Lamont won the fight? No, I think they only gave him the draw because they didn't know how to even feel about the knee. The knee show just made y'all feel like that Tank was in big trouble. And yes, I do feel like Tank was in. It wasn't no pillow fight. He was in a fight, but he wasn't in no trouble. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. How y'all think the rematch go? I think the rematch go pretty much the exact same way. Or Tank gonna have to find the aggression somewhere deep inside to go and knock him out because it was just too much respect there. There was too much respect from Tank from the press conference, walking up to him, worrying about his mama, all type of stuff. All that stuff that don't help in the fight. Tank need that chip on his shoulder for it to be how he wanted to be. But him knowing his moms and he wanted to be respectful to his trainer and all that type of stuff, that didn't help Tank edge, but it helped Lamont edge because Lamont wasn't caring about Tank. He was only caring about him and his time. You see what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And I respect Lamont and I respect Tank for how he handled it. But if the rematch is not going to be like that, and I'd rather see both of them guys go on and whoop ass, many ass together, DMV style whooping ass and putting on big cars with Lamont Roach and Scooter and Tank and Gary. What? Amazing cars. Stop playing. And y'all ain't finna sit here and tell me I don't know boxing. I know boxing. I know boxing. Now, Showbiz and them, they I don't know the two-tone, but they've been calling the two-tone nigga out. And Showbiz said they don't know boxing. I respect Showbiz's opinion on boxing. I actually do. I don't even know who two-tone is, but Showbiz, I respect his opinion on boxing. He is right. I think he just try to give both sides of it, but he be right a lot of the time. I see where he coming from, but I think his thing was on paper. Lamont Roach looks like a cherry pick because it's like, who is this guy? He lost to a draw, but y'all don't understand why it wasn't a cherry pick. I be watching all these cards, so I be seeing these Lamont Roach starring in a Puerto Rican card and stuff like that. So the name was familiar. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of knew him, and then when I looked at his style of fight, like, if I should be here, I could tell. So on paper, yeah, it looked like Tank supposed to steamroll him, but when you see somebody with that many fights and that much experience and they from your same area, it is a sparring partner, and y'all been in camps together, that make for a hard night in boxing. And Tank told y'all that from the beginning when he said, "Hey, I ain't start camp when I want to. This is Lamont was been in camp since November." Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It's your boy 2 times 10. I'll see y'all tomorrow.